Hey YouTube, it's the most must-see doctor without a PhD on TV, Dr. Fantastic, aka King Dirty, coming to you from the Durty Lounge. Okay, so this sort of be a really interesting show. I don't really have a lot of topics, um, but it needs to be done. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. I was debating on um, going ahead with this character, which is that honestly at the point right now he's just a bunch of farming, or going to our seasonal and seeing what we can mess with there. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and, for today's sake, and watch this do this farming here. Anyway, so first thing I want to do is I'm gonna want to tweak this a little bit. I'm gonna take this completely off again. Back to I think I'm gonna go with a teleport or something here. Um, for whatever's sake, make it a little less messy. If you don't know about this build, what I've done here is I used certain material, such as the edge sigil. Sorry, I have a piece of candy in my mouth. Anyway, I used this and manipulate it so that way when I do disintegration ray to the da, I get that, which is actually like dual casting. So now it's the easier way to do it. I just have to push one button instead of two. And it actually works at the same time. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. What I'm looking to do is actually add some stuff to what I already have. Problem with that is that what I want to add it to is not ancient. So I'm pretty much questing for the ingredients to do the augmentation and redoing the piece I want to augment. Pretty difficult. Anyway, so we're gonna jump right into this, and I'm just gonna run a rift and see where it lands us. I don't want to go full force right now because I'm not really feeling up to that. So we'll go with Torment 11. And see what we got going on. Do a little dodge in there right out the gate. Oh, did not mean to do that. There we go. I was trying to turn all my stuff on, and the welcoming party there kind of threw me off. Now what we're looking for is an ancient death wish. Um, and the sigil, I believe. Yeah, I don't have an ancient sigil, so either one of those. That way I can augment them. Augment will help me with my damage and other things. And poop. I died. It's a good thing that we're not in hardcore mode, which I've been playing for the past couple of days. And I really didn't want to push it today, so I just kind of took a day off. Crap, I didn't move in time. I really just kind of took a day off from it. Because, well, as you can see, I'm not really in the right state of mind for this. Sorry. Um, now the title of this is I titled it "Love Thy Brother," and the reason why is because holy crap, I can't even get into talking tonight. What is so? That's why I'm glad I didn't do hardcore. Um, the reason why I titled that is because you never know what's gonna happen, and I'm always telling you to do right by your fellow man and all that. But in order to do right by him, you have to love him. And I think that comes with a certain level of common decency, a little courtesy, you know. So I mean, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying, you have to find some way to love a person without knowing them, which could be difficult at times. I mean, because people do things for very various reasons, and myself I find that I tend. Okay. Apparently, I wasn't ready for Torment 11 today. Um, Even myself, I find it hard to love certain people um, that stand against grains that. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That I have a moral objection to. Just like parenting, okay? That there are certain people who it's just okay. We're gonna push through this, and then I'm gonna take it down a notch because apparently I am not in the right mindset for playing Diablo at the moment, especially not on a level this high. Goody, look at that! I always love it whenever you kill somebody and you don't even know, and they miraculously kill you at the same freaking time. Okay, we gotta go back to town. That's all there is to it. I gotta repair. Oh my goodness. Anyway, my point is that sometimes it's hard to love your fellow man. It's very hard. You don't. I mean, but you can't understand him unless you walk a mile in his shoes. It's hard to not judge somebody on moral principles that you feel that you're right by. Um, you know, I I think that whenever you make a child, that you are with that child, then on. Just that is it. There is no time off. There is no I need a break. Oh, everybody needs a break. Okay? But when you made that baby, you took on that job. That's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Now, I mean, of course you get those little breaks here and there. Everybody does, Grandma, and Grandpa take. Look, oh my Jesus! Please, what is going on? I have done something, or maybe I don't know. I have not died this many times in a game in so long, and the clock is eating me up. Is this not ridiculous? I don't know what my problem is tonight. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that sometimes it's not easy to love your brother, and but you should. You should because it's the right thing to do. I mean, if you can't walk a mile in a person's shoes, then you'll never know what's in their mind. I mean, it's very hard to give a good example without sounding like I'm siding with someone who I'm probably not siding with at all. You never know what the other person's going through, and until you do, you're never going to understand them. And then find a way to love that person without knowing what they're going through. That is what I'm talking about. It's how difficult that is. I have a brother, which I love very much, and growing up, we were really close. Matter of fact, he's probably my best friend for most of my life. But you know, as time going on, he got a family and all this, and we tried to remain close, and we're still fairly close. I'd like to think we are anyway. But you know, life happens to the best of us, and we it kind of tears you apart. He's made choices and decisions that I've not always agreed with, but he's my brother. So my point in trying to and telling you this is that it's that same outlook that you have to have with your fellow man that you use with your real brother, with your children. You know that there is no love greater than that of a parent and a child. There's just not. They A mother loves a child, or a father loves a child unconditionally, and you don't worry about them. Man, I was doing so good. You don't worry about them finding a new mommy or daddy when they go off to school. But yeah, we worry about that with our significant others constantly. Oh, man, I don't think I'm gonna make this one. See, so I mean that's how you. I can't stop dying long enough to freaking talk. This is horrible. It's the worst game I've had in a while. Anyway, you just you don't worry about these things with other people or with your children like you do with other people. And the reason why is because you know better. You know that that other parent, that child's not going to go out and find a mommy. They're not going to get that call at the end of the school day and say, "Well, mommy, I was going to come home to you, but Tyler's mom is so much better. I think I'm going to live with her." Nope. But we're terrified to death, and the reason why is because we live in a society now where it's become the thing to do. If you don't like the way something happens, oh, just get rid of him. Call him up and tell him it's over. You're never coming home. Well, look there. Come on, man. But that's what we live in this society, and society deems it to be okay. You don't have to take that out of somebody, but you do, especially if you're married. I'm not condoning. See, that's where I was talking about earlier. It's hard to say something without seeming like I'm condoning these actions. No, I don't condone someone to beat their wife or husband. In today's society, it could be either way because you know girls are pretty mean sometimes. Anyway, you don't. I'm not condoning it, but you got to stick through it, man. And sometimes people just need help. You come to this place where they're scared and they don't know what to do, and there they are. They need you to lean on. Okay. Everything's very, very hard today. Um, but we've deemed it okay to just throw these people away. They're not what we want, so we don't need them, and that's not cool. We think back to your grandparents or my grandparents, even. You know, they didn't just throw it away. If it was broke, we fixed it. We're creating this vacuum, if you will, and filling it with nonsense. And not a good nonsense, not like Alice in Wonderland kind of nonsense, but like just crap. And there are very few, it's a dying breed of wife or husband who stands by their significant other no matter what comes down the pike. takes a See now, man. I don't know why. It's like I don't have any armor on. Everything is one hitting me. I'm level 506, man. Nothing should be one hitting me. Anyway, I've lost this one. I'm not getting any boost for this. Just whatever comes at the end here. Oh, now class, now you know what happens when you screw it up. Kids don't play on medication. um, I'll say that jokingly, but I mean it's really true. It's not condoning drug abuse because I was in an accident and the drugs I'm on are prescribed. So thank you very much. Surely I did not step in that stupid poison again. I thought I was on the edge of it. Apparently I was not. I was in the middle of it. Anyway, it takes a special kind of person to hang in there and to do that. And I wish it would have been me. I would, I mean, I have a great girlfriend, but a 40-year marriage, 20-year marriage would have been awesome. But I mean, what do you do? Huh? You still you deal with what you got dealt. And I'm not even mad because what I have is what was well worth waiting for. Not that I, in any means, want to wait any longer. But I have a good girlfriend, and soon I hope to make her more than that, and for us to be a real like family because I know that's her dream, that's my dream, and anyway, I'm veering off topic to like severely as I continuously murder myself. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, guys, you gotta look. We have to change this standard. We have to. Otherwise, we're gonna end up killing ourselves with something stupid. I know, old dirty, you sound like old fuddy duddy, always bitching, huh? Maybe, maybe. But I got some valid points. At least I think so. Seriously, see that right there irritates me. He ran through that poison and didn't die, but again killed me. Oh, good. The Rift Guardian is here. One hit. That's awesome. Now see there's where you know there's a problem. If I can one hit him and he can one hit me, I need to fix this. I just don't know what I've done differently now. And I don't know why she even stands here because as you can see, you must complete it within the time and I did not. I failed miserably at it and didn't do it, but shit, she stands there as some kind of mocking trophy. Ass. Anyway, back to what I was saying originally is you gotta love your brother, and we can't keep it together as in a relationship as a society, and we're falling short on our family values. Is it because everybody's working? Well, maybe, but working shouldn't be taking away from our family, should it? See, I don't think that's quite right. I think that if anything, the work ethic. I can't talk. Anyway, I think the working should add to it. But of course, I don't know. I mean, I think it was like Einstein said that when our technology surpasses that of our intellect, that we're doomed. Well, I think that's where we are, folks. I had a job interview before my accident where I was the actual interviewer. Anyway, I was the guy giving the interview, and I've got this guy in, and I asked him if he could read a tape measure because I did menial labor. And when I asked him if he could get a tape measure, he pulls out his phone and starts. I thought he was text messaging at first, and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Shh, hold on a minute." I said, "What are you doing right now? What are you doing?" And he says to me, "I was Googling how to read a tape measure." I shit you not. People, that is a statement if ever there was one. You can't read the tape measure, so your solution is to pull out your phone and Google it. Now, I'm not saying don't ask questions, but dang, your default is to grab your phone so that it can tell you the answer. Maybe that's our problem. And we're looking for somebody always to tell us the answer instead of just having the answer or figuring it out on our own. Now, right here, what I'm doing is I'm gonna go through here and spend my money on swords and hope, and then we're gonna take it over here to the cube. And okay, cool, I got some. And then we go down and find that sword wherever. Is this a sword? Let's look. Nope, that's a dagger. Do we have a sword? Looks like we got everything but a sword. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we'll just take it over here and scrap it. And then go build this one. Now, the cool thing about this is all it has to do is be level 70. So I usually go down to this one. As you can see, I got plenty of supplies. And build me one of those. And then I take it over here and try. And let's see what we got here. Well, that's not what we were looking for, but it's really nice. I mean, when you look at it, it's pretty okay. Pretty okay. But not what we're looking for. So, back to the drawing board we go. Okay. So, here we are again. And we have crap. A whole lot of crap. Now I've got to I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. When I say this, well, that one right there is a good example, but I'm gonna show you something in orange because that's what we're looking at, and I guess I could take any of these. We'll take that one. Okay, so in case you don't know, this border here, if you can see it, the nail biter doesn't have one, but the corrupted ashbringer does. That border, lets me know that that is an ancient, and ancients can be augmented. My sword, Death Wish, which is pretty much what I built everything around, is not an ancient. I've yet to find one in all of this mess. Now, here's what I'm telling you. If you go down to augment ancient items, see, it has to be ancient. See that corrupted Ashbringer's right there. And you see our Death Wish is not. It's all that ancient items I have. So, the search continues. And I've gotten to where, now these right here, I'm probably just going to go ahead and scrap them, but, except for that one. Those were from the anniversary, and I just wanted to collect them for whatever reason. You can see you can get the ancient green ones too. You see the compass rose here, it's got that border. Let me look. I've never even looked, but that is the border. And oh, see, this says ancient on it. Let me look and see if oops, if that Ashbringer said ancient on it. Or here's Black Regard. That'll or Black Guard rather, Black Regard. Yeah, see, it says ancient on it, and that's with that border. Um, huh. Of course, that has ancient in the title, but anything with that border is an ancient. That's how you're gonna know dead right out. Just that is what you're looking for. Just right out. And I should take some of these out of here that are not ancient. Now the staff of herding, which you have to actually put that together. I don't think that thing ever is ancient. Yeah, I don't think it comes ancient. I don't know. Um, but here's oh, see, I got two of these. Um, Now ancient's supposed to be top of the line for this. I guess it's about as best as it's gonna get, and then you make it better. Um, as silly as that's gonna sound. If you haven't noticed, my banner has changed. That's because I got that 70 hardcore. Not kidding. That was pretty freaking intense. Not dying for level 70. It was pretty rough on me. Excuse me. Let's get close to my bedtime. Um, Also, in between yesterday's cast, today's cast, I got that platinum player. I finally got my platinum trophy. I got all the trophies in Diablo except for the Necromancer, which we will be diving into, I guess, because that's where my next venture is going to be. Is going to be how to um, get that one completed too. What was I doing? Oh, okay, so I'm going to cut this at about 30 minutes this time because, as you can see, my medication is kicking in. And I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. I had a rough day and had a spill, so I had to take some medication. But, I love you guys, and you put up with my babbling. And we're gonna lace this up really good, and eventually this show is going to have a little bit more substance. I'm hoping. Lubo is gonna help me out, work this out, which she always does, cause she's great. And I know you guys probably get sick of hearing me talk about her, but when you got perfection, why not advertise? Anyway, anyway, this is where we're gonna cut it off. So man, if you don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like. Tell a friend. Hell, tell two friends. Tell three friends. Thor, he needs to start. He never tells any friends, but he needs to start. Anyway, be weird, be strange. Never forget the name. The Doctor. Fantastic. The Doctor's out.